Take a deep breath. Yeta. Yanaya sikula. Kiani ataya. Onti ani kaya yonuku. Iani kisi. Just breathe in. Breathe out. As we walk our minds, our bodies into a space where we feel safe. Inyata. Isida kishikula kasha. Sometimes fear might come up, sometimes resistance. Sometimes that may be pain in the body. Whatever you feel, if it's tears, emotions, as you walk, metaphorically or with me. We walk our process. We trust the divine. If you do not have divine, you don't believe divine, see it as the best of you. Aspects of your soul, yourself, your wholeness coming into oneness. The wisdom and the ancestry in your cells, in your genetics, held and locked within you. The memories of your cellular memory, good and bad, coming into oneness, coming into balance. Breathe. Aniatu. Ayania si kushulu kula kiataya kuto. Kia kaya kula. Enaitayoto. Eshakaya. Feel grounded, feel present. Altikilaka. In this now moment. Niayanaya deatiayoto kula. Elakashaya earth and sky. Ayania katikula kiatia. Elakishia lukolo. The world that we live in, the world that you experience, ayatikia shukuku, the world that's unseen, ayaniatiatu, that's still part of you, ayaniatikuluku, esayanoko, yaneyayatikia yadukusho, esaiku, endatiki yaluku, ayatiki yalako. Elaya ni aya yo no ho no ho. Eanaya yo. Eanaya ho. Eaya yo no. Eaya laya tai ay to. Ayania tialaka. Breathe with me now. Enataka. Enakataya. Esayanaya. Eyanaya saya. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Erakaya tu, inaya akai. Feel your soul. Ay. May E kia ni ati kutu soto kaya tiala. Ini ani kutu kushula ya lia kai. Kai hai tai tusho. E saya nokola. E kanya mayati anuko. Giki kika kukutu kutiki tiki giki ayala ya nunu. E sini ketiki ashuko. Hayaniki saita. Tikulo kosholo. E taya disha. Yano kosho. E la ya ni asho yo yo do kosho koyo ya 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 kiki ya yetu kosho. Hear my family, hear my soul. I am here also. I feel your family, feel your soul as a mirror. The reflections, the light that is you. Etaya shadows within you. Passing. Etaya kushukulaya, balancing. Enakiti ayakola kushukula kayo. Enaki ayakula yalaki alayoko. I call home. Ayani akai ayatuko. I call back. Ayadika ayanoko. Every aspect of me that's been lost. Ayane asana yado. Pulse sound, pulse frequency around me, around you. We reflect where we've been, where we've come from, and bring into resonance and frequency and vibration and into being. Answers. Balance, resetting, understanding, clarity, grounding, connection to earth and to Gaia. My soul, she says, breathe. Feel. Be. That's it. Simple. Just breathe. Feel and be. Whatever comes up, you might be anger, might be tears, might be surface, release. In this next moment, she will give you time to do this. I will give you time to do this. She reminds me that she is not separate from me or you, and I am not separate from you or your ancestors. We are all connected by the light that's threaded through our fields. Okay, really? All right. disharmony, when my vibration is in disharmony, even me, I'm tuning. Because she said just go out of tune if you need to. You too, if you need to cry, if you need to, that's safe to do so. We are a sacred space in this now moment. Reflecting back, looking back where we've been. In a moment we will look forward. And then remember, we are in one moment, in both, all three moments. Etaki alakaya. Esatu nayani ayanako. Even Teresa can't get as high as you need to go. We go beyond sound that you can hear. We stop. As I, as a channel, are still tuning. Always learning. Always growing. Always she'll never done. She, from me, they've taken those words. She noted that I liked the look of this. It reminded me of the opening birth channel and opening of a portal. But also as a wound. A closing. And she's taken from me. The words from Kyle Cabran. The wound is where the light enters. The light can also create a wound. Sometimes we can't look at the sun. Unless we're in a higher frequency, we can't look and see our light when we are encapsulated in our darkness. Even though it is the brighter in those times. Some are blinded by the light. Ene aki alika shukola ia tiki. She reminds me that I can sing and look directly at the sun when I'm singing. Ea tiki, because I am allowing my higher frequency through. E tiki e ni aliku e tika tika shukola. E tai aliku tuku shikila ka shukola. E shuka ea e tiki. Allow that healing wisdom in. Aya ti tiki o tuku. Yeah, however you resonate. Ayanaya siya. Yeah, tika. Oshaya lakiya. Look at the tree. Breathe. And yeah, I'm breathing. Aya leaf to catch. Aya taka. Itai. Ea nia ea ika ea. What if it fell at that moment? Aya nia. Thank you. Aya dia shiku. Learn from the tree. The tree is shedding its leaves. Ea niki, its leaves, it's no longer serving. Ea tia la, they die. Ea nika ea, but they do not die. Ea ia tiki, they transform to nutrients. For the tree to grow again. Ea tiku shukola. E taia kushola. E tianea really. Ayana ya kiasa. She said Anaya ea. Ayanaya anaya. She says Ayanaya when she speaks to me. Is one of the names that I call. I can't turn the video so you can turn it around for me, but she's speaking of something else that I read, and she's pulled it from my memory about death. How many are dying, and that we are saddened by this because we miss the presence of that form. However, like all forms, be it beings, everything is eternal and must change. She takes things from me out of my head to remind me. If you hold your breath and hold that air in, you can't do that. You can't maintain that. And just as you can't keep breathing out and letting go, you need to breathe in and out. It's the process. Look at that. You see what I see? In the bark. A reflection of us. Imprinted. Symbols speak to you. She says, Ayadiki, Ayaneki, Ayanukusholo, I remember who you are. So, the nutrients of those that have passed, Ayatiki Shiku, the lessons they've learned, everything that is their being is transcended into everything else. Back to source, back to, it depends on your beliefs, back to God, back to Goddess, back to universe, back into the all, the everything, the more than is what I normally call it, is what I said, and becomes accessible. That wisdom is always accessible, just like she is for me, for you. Although she is an aspect of myself. So that I'm accessing at this time. A reflection of what's needed from my cells, from my soul light being. Some of you think of them as people, and and at one time they were.
One time they will be. Some of them have not yet come into being. She's taking from my understanding of dimensionality and expressing it in hopefully words that are understood. It's hard to say because I now flow with what she says so much so that it's like I'm not translating exact words because she's not speaking words to me. She's speaking emotion, she's speaking memories, and she's speaking sound that is in resonance, that pitches in the cave that is me and my soul, and I'm expressing out through sound. I think that's important to understand. It's not a direct, this word means this. That's different for each person. Saying the same words would mean a different meaning because each of us are unique. So we look back. We look forward. For the sun. And she says in the tree, wound or birth. What do you see? Is the light entering, opening you, or making you want to close up? Do you fear the light? You have no need to fear the light. Even the darkness is just distortion of light. She says that's different for each of you. I translate that slightly different because I fear no darkness. I've taken my darkness and I've turned it back to light, on the understanding that I need the balance of both. So I see any darkness that comes to me to be cleared, and I do that naturally. For others it's different, so that part might not resonate with everyone. She's saying it's my purpose. Of this incarnation and this being, this anchor, this avatar that I am, this moment in time. Walk with me. She's taking me. Look at the leaves. We do not see them as decay. In our world we think of it as beauty. Beauty and transcending transference into something new. This is happening to our world. Focus on the transference. The nutrients to the soil. Right, she's showing me an image of myself, like turning to almost molecule dust. But in every particle of those dust is a reflection of everything that I am. That seeds the nutrients. In my death. In her death, not mine. That becomes, I'm not quite sure of what that again please. I don't know if it's because I don't quite understand or I'm misunderstanding, so part of me is saying no, I'm not ready to face that, or I'm getting resistance, but I think she's saying it seeds like the new world, a new beginning is what I'm feeling. New growth. I see. Yes. I new one, new becoming. New births of galaxies. Of universes, of cosmoses. New ayata. Yeah, I don't know whether they want to know about that. She says I have resistance, and there is no forcing me to express in my own time. Others may understand. We walk the path. Leaves stuck to my toes. Mud. So focus, leaves. Focus your breath. And breathe. Okay. Death is not necessarily death as in dying, although it is and will be for some. Not those listening. But those listening may have sadness for those they've lost or will lose. She says, see the pine cones? Each time they fall, new growth, like an acorn for the tree. Because Matthias reminds us that each of those acorns holds the information of the tree. Like our children, our genetics, but also that which we leave in life, that which we make a mark of. New path. Yeah, she's saying new grooves because yesterday I was speaking about how we have a record of like a record player. There's grooves, and those grooves play the music and the song and the story and the patterns of our stories, our attachments, our programmings, and how we are filling those in with love and rewriting that record, resetting that record. But we need to make sure it's a clear slate for it to be perfectly rewritten. And sometimes that takes a reset of immense change. Okay, so think of that as what's happening in your world. Many records that worked before don't, out of harmony now. They're the harmonics of the cosmos, and it doesn't work. So it's disharmonic. For us and for them. Everyone watching, for the melody, like conductors, not interference, not allowed to interfere. But what they do, they're like tuning forks. From our future selves and souls, or angels, guides, and benevolent, I always confuse those, but even that which we see as bad is pushing us to resound better, to balance, like a big like striking a really out of tune instrument in an orchestra. You see the disharmony clearer, because it is so is disharmonic with your being, even the darkness works for the light, she's reminding us. Tracer may not like it, and we may that's because her soul is here to hold higher resonance. But others are here for different reasons. Lifespan is shifting. At one time, you see the two birds, joy they mean to me. When we choose our time to take back the information to source, in our choice time, which has shortened over the years, can go back to being longer. That's a choice. You have different perspectives when you live different length of lifetimes. Different entities do live different length of lifetimes. And at one time here they did also. In your world, some see this as a trap. That there is no mistakes. Things have come this far, so that others may have come from a different place, perspective, and centered round, circled round to understand. It took some longer. Time to go now. She says you need to go eat. I want to mention this actually here because one of my members, she spoke of me using food for grounding, and some of you may do the same, and I hadn't thought about it like that. We need to ground better, we need to protect ourselves better. So I'm going to record with her like a protection, not from fear, not from negative, but to just as a reminder that I have shields in place for when my energy may be dipping and going through a process of purging. It's worth us all doing this, but we don't do it for battle, because these energies, I call them energies, some call them entities, are there to remind us. It's why we do things like offerings. This has been reminded, it's Tiki, an offering. I just once picked flowers and put them inside. That is an offering. We've learned from ancient times we don't need to be killing people to offering sacrifice. It's just remembrance of these old ways. Of the give and take. So I will. Okay, so in my words, I honor this planet I'm from. I honor my mother, my father. As my father is in physical, his wisdom, as in tradition, as Father Sky. And my father from the ancient lands, from the Himalayas. My mother this is me that I'm talking about. Etis for my blessing. So it comes personally. You may want to change the word slightly. My mother, she is part of Gaia. She is herself sacred space. She created me in a sacred space. I was a gift. Into her womb. From blessings for which she couldn't have kids. They gifted me on the condition that I fulfill this contract to help others. Okay, alright. My mother, I like the mother Gaia, la feminine, ayaki, o no sholo, do go shayani, ayatolo, shayalo, tayalo, tayatukusho, nayaniki, nagisho, egala katiki, ayato. From this land, Ayashukolo, Ayaki, like Gush that I stand on, Ayanikai, like Gushoko from ancient Ayatiki, Alokusho, and descendant from Ayani, Kayatukushuk, the ancients. Taidusho, Lukusho, like Ayanekia, Lokolokusho, the ones that worked with the land. That's why I am so close to the land. From my father, my spirit, the wisdom from the stars, the blue ones, Oshoko Anita, the gift of gave me the gift of sound. That's a reference to the vision that I had of Shiva, putting gold into my throat. He aligned my feminine. And the balance. So, I intertwine my wisdom of feminine and masculine, mother and father, past and present, where I walk in steps for future. And thank all Malif Eanegi Siki Alasho Etiki Ani Alaya Dolo Solo. Thank you. Thank you. Eta, thank you. Ena Nanako. Isanaya Nayate. Eta Yanako. And take a deep breath. If there's anything that you wish to add, state now. She's not so pretty, but still. says I need to go look at the sun. So my love and blessings for your day, for your moment, for your process. May this be something that helps.